Here. Now, what's going on, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Top of the morning, top of the key. Hopefully, you're having a great morning, evening, afternoon, night, for whatever time you're watching it. Thank the Lord, thank God that we have woken up today so we can go after our dreams and on our goals. Amen. As always, let's get into it. I do see here that we don't have, before anything, I want to make sure. We don't really have that much today in terms of gap, so it's going to be basically a tape reading day. So only one day of trading this week. It is what it is, but it's going to be great because we're just going to be tape reading today and just mark up, saying for the future, if we ever do decide to, trade outside in terms of, a day like this when we don't really have that much big of a gap. But because of market conditions, and how, price has been, how it's been moving, it's just best to just tape read, okay? So we do have NQ on our left and then ES on our right. As you guys can see, we did have, a small little gap between, 410 and 930 for ES, and not really much. And also the reason why I'm gonna stay put because if she does decide to go any higher, it's gonna be quite a bit of a hustle for her, especially seeing that we don't have much of news afterwards, because we did have news at 8:45, 8:30, 8:15, so this is what we have right now currently. All right, so the way that we go ahead and see and annotate how we get into the regular trading hour is by clicking all the way down to your right side, and that's how you do it. Plain James. All right, so let me get myself a little coffee. This is how we look on the daily time frame. Let me go ahead and put both. Okay. Plus, I really like the fact that, I have these rules because I'm not really too much behind the chart. And it allows me to stay disciplined and, not overdo it. Just be calm. I know long term it is going to pay off. So, like I said, your boy is just waiting on his turn patiently and learning. Alright, so this is how we look on the daily. On ES and on NQ, you guys can see not really much. We are below a daily inside, right? A daily inverted FEG inside daily inverted FEG, below a daily sell sign efficiency, buy sign balance. Same thing here. We do have a bottom imbalance in here too. Just seeing based off here, we don't really have too much rather until we get like down below. We do have something to go ahead and fill, but afterwards not really much, right? What I mean by this is that we have from here of these body candle all the way down into here in terms of filled, right? We do have this that we're gonna have mark up. Why? Because again, she could run into there. What's the low? 52.50, and the high 61.50. Tomorrow I'm trading, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's Good Friday. Pleasures of Friday, and on top of that, no news. So in terms of high impact news, so we're just gonna take that day off for ourselves and back test, because we have not done no study case this week, so you gotta do one. You gotta do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so gotta figure that out. I'm gonna turn this color black. Carry below. We're gonna do the same thing for these guys. Just have this here because again, even though we gapped in premium, which is a small gap. We did have a little gap, but not really much in terms of range, bro. So who knows? Let's see if something present to us. Let's see, man. Let's see. All right. That's the low. 92. Because on the 5 minute, it doesn't really look much, but on the 1 minute, it does. I'll go ahead and show you. What's the high? 42.75. This is what I mean. Look at that. So I'm saying we got them premium. So that's what I'm talking about, you know. So let's just see. Because right now we are below. We did came and touch into one more time into our 1 hour. And if we did notice, we did have a, this is what I was looking at yesterday. We did have a 15-minute in here. We budged into. So one thing to be, looking at. We did have, oopsie, we do have a 1 hour in here that we hit. Mark that up. What is the low? 41.75. The high 35. Have some nice relative equal lows down here that we could easily go after if she does want to. And if she does any further, we'll know she might want to dig into, into these areas out here. Do we have anything? Yeah, come after. Besides those things. Alright. Not really much you guys can see. This time on the 5 minute. We also have another, this is how much stuff we have in the middle. Usually when it's multiple PDRAs, you gotta demand a lot, otherwise you're just gonna be playing a lot of back and forth. So 23, 11.50. So if she's gonna go a little bit lower, I would like to see her be traded to and through here. Would be nice to see that. And also we did turn this into a 1 hour inversion, so being so that if she does stays in here, then I'm going to require to see a price be above this 1 hour here, if not close above it, which would be pretty cool if it does. And then you're just targeting these highs up here. Yeah, just basically those highs. And if she wants to go any higher, then again we could dive in here, and then we have more in the 5 minute They go ahead and run to nice little calm, low resistance between this little range. Nothing crazy. You'll have the same thing here for these guys, so go ahead and mark it up. $52.75. Oops. It's the high. 24. Again, we are below here, inside here. All right. So, being so that we are inside here, if she does want to go ahead and move up higher, then we could go ahead and dive into, a 15 again that we have in here. See that little small 15? Oh, excuse me, a little different. 5 minute or so, but still, it is going to be a high resistance. Just based off this little range right here, there's gonna be quite a little bit of a high resistance. You guys can see that. It's breaking through this whole little current range that we in from this high to this low. We need to get out of this range. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, we really need to get out of it. So it's like if we are taking, if you do take trades in terms of a range like this, it can be greedy. So if she is gonna go higher, lower, then I would like to see this 1 hour inverted FEG get traded to and through below, so that it could become invalid, and this becomes a 1 hour inverted FEG. Have a nice little pullback into that, and yeah, we can even target these relative equal lows. What? People that park there, that's crazy. People be parking and shit. Ugly range, I'll tell you that. ugly range, dogs. Got like 4 minutes, full 30. I mean, 4 minutes and 30 seconds or so. We don't really have a hourly, like the. We don't really have an hour candle like we do on ES. Mm-mm. Very yucky, very yucky. What type is that? Like a 9:30 right here. See that 9:30 John right here? It's important, you know. You don't have the. What these guys are here at all. At all. Let me see something real quick. All right. What I'm seeing is that if we do go lower, it's not gonna really be much to filled. Oops. What am I doing? Inside this current range, hourly range. So I need to see some aggression if she is gonna trade through it. Let me check on NQ real quick. Yeah, not really much. Yeah, it's not really much in terms of to filled anything. It's basically filled. All right. Let me check how we have it on here. All right. So same thing. We have an hourly in here. Besides this, but it's not really much. I'll sign on here if it wants to. Just think about it, yo. Like a trade even going higher is still gonna be high resistant in this current range. So not the greatest conditions, but you know, you can phase it around. All right, so we did close. I'm gonna show you guys. We just enter 10 a.m. So we just closed below. Look at that. Didn't even peep this. We'll go on market on as well. This is very important right here to mark. There we go. So how much better? Now you can see that we have two of them in between, right? Right. Rejecting off this 1 hour buy sign efficiency, south side balance. In this 5 minute in here, I want to see what happens. Do we close above it? Below of it? No. There we go. Vamos a ver. What's the low here? 82.50. And the high 33.50. And below. We have a lot currently right now. Just to see price move below, it's gotta have to be trading below down here and outside in here. But not really much. Got this candle right here at 950. That closed above it. Now we are trading below it. Trading below this 1 hour. Not really much in terms of yes. I'm saying, like I said, right now I'm just waiting for both of them to be aligned, to be in sync. Currently they're not. The only thing we could see is that yes, after her making a rally into our previous 1 hour inverted FEG, you guys could see from yesterday, previous day, we had another inefficiency here, another one here. It's just this one had a, oh, I'm bugging. Let me take this one off. The reason I'm gonna take this one off is because it did got traded below and above. So, 1 second. Is there anything in there that she might be going after? Yeah, maybe in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave this here. Even though she got traded to and through below, there's something in there that I need to go back into. So just leave that right there. Actually, I don't want to get to the last the better. So currently right now we're also inside this 1 hour inversion. So yeah, nothing is really moving. Nothing is really catching my attention. So yeah. From premium, small little gap already got filled up. Let's see what happens if price start trading above here. But it has to be done aggressively to at least come up and push higher. Which it would make sense too if she wants to go ahead and push higher, because we do favor higher momentum, bullish, excuse me. Let's say it like that, right? This applies as well, knowing that we have this buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance inside a 1 hour inversion to get that push up into here. You have this 5 minute, you still getting respected. This is a 5 minute inverted. We don't really have anything on any 5 minute. Let me see if we have anything lower. Quite really, aside from, oh, I know y'all hear the sirens in the back. Aside from these right here. Let me see, put the Fibonacci. He did jab into 50% at 704. We trading below this 1 hour. This one's a small one here. Can we like this one? Let's see. Yeah, this one is better. Just have it marked up. Just have it marked up. Just have it marked up. Currently still inside. Alright, this is just in case if she does decide to trade any lower. So don't mind this line. We'll go ahead and remove this 5 minute because we already traded to and through when this candle, this so here, and trade it to and through below as well in here. So I'll remove this. A lot of scribble dabble. Well, bro. Well. This is when the 90% of trading comes in. So you might as well just get yourself a nice little chair. Nice, not a little, a nice comfortable chair. I need to get myself a bigger chair than this, even though this is a little bit quite comfortable, but I need something else. Crazy, man. You cannot make this up. Like today, you definitely will have to demand a lot, right? Seeing price below this 1 hour and below this 1 hour inversion. Trading below it aggressively because it's still open. So we don't want to see her trade below it until you go down lower. Trade below these sell stops here and then come back up. That's not what we want. Same thing here. You know what I'm saying? Like trading sideways, sweep below these low sell stops. Sell stops, and then come back up in this range here. But even if we are trading below here, I still need to see price below here, especially how market condition are. You know, I don't trust it. Even if we don't have nothing else to be filled, like above or below, I'll still need aggressive displacement. As soon as we trade here below, you see like something aggressively. Even trading below, even seeing an aggressive inefficiency trade in the middle of this sell stop here. Because then I'll go ahead and say, okay, now we could go ahead into these sell stops here, ready to equal lows. Anybody trade gold? Cause I've been trying to practice that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just need to know what's the thing for it. I see too many gold like minis and stuff like that, so it's like I need to even look into how many points. How much is 1 point? Yeesh. So you know we're not really doing nothing. I have it on the 1 hour. I don't even have to go to like the 15 or 5 minute, none of that. I'm out here literally just looking at gold. Like I said, I'm trying to look into it. Anybody knows about it? Let me know, por favor. Sincerely, I'm trying to literally figure that out. But like gold minis though, not regular gold, just gold minis. We got June contract, 25. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Keezy. This is how we look on the regular trading hours. A lot of range and sideways, range of motion, and Q, ES. We are trading below here. It needs to be applied here. I literally could fall asleep. Yo, last time I did that, I missed the move. Literally, and it wasn't even my chair that I fell asleep. I told myself, yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep for like 2 minutes. I'm gonna let these charts marinate. Wake up, wolf was gone. I was like, wow. Whoa. BS trade. Should be low, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put these down here, right? We'll do that. We'll do exactly that. What is the low? 46. I need that 46. Do the same thing here. Why not? Why not? So she won't feel alone. 93. I know. She just like that. She getting on close to those south side, so. Let's see. Like I said, I don't want to see her do this like this current range is doing and target the sell side just like that, because that would not be enough. That would not be enough. These market conditions, I'm gonna be demanding a lot. Let's go down the time frame here. All right. Cellular thing looks so different on the hourly. So very different. Somebody trading older block would probably just seen that and traded it. Look at that. From the look of it, we might be seeking these sells out here. Not in the most, smoothest way, but still could happen, you know. It's still gonna happen. Yeah, bro. Just getting into this range, I need to see aggressive movement. None of that slow. Just can't be. It cannot just do it slow. It can't. It cannot. That. Is she close to it? Maybe. Maybe. My bad. But again, I literally said I don't want her doing it like that. I'm not. It's not something I'm interested in. Back and forth. How long it took just to 11 squeaky minutes. Something though, but a lot of patience though. A lot. Any moment she'll be able to take those out. Let's see. I want to see these get taken out. I'm not in any trade right now because nothing really appears to be interesting to me. They mentioned how if she is going to go lower from opening up in premium, I don't want to see her deliver like this. I'm just not a fan. And I knew that that was going to happen based off not only how we were trading, but what we had in front of our face. Like, we had a lot of 1 hour PDRAs. We was trading in between. This is how we closed around 9. Going into 10, we was in the middle of these two PDRAs. And also inside this bullish inverted FEG. So like, I wanted to see her at least trade below in here and close below it, but like aggressively. And if she would have not done that, I needed to see her do it aggressively afterwards, 10. So we just basically went through, traded to and through below the sell side. ES is still trying to go to it. Okay. Literally the only aggressive candle in a minute that I seen on the 1 minute. Let's see if it's still like that. GG. Alright. What are we looking on the 15 minute? You have nice come. You have a 15 minute here. Inefficiency. That could become a nice move. A little sale going down lower if she does want to push. Alright. Looking at these inefficiency here. We trade to them here as well. She's continuing to push lower. Nothing of interest yet, but again, we do have a nice calm range in the 15 minute. You're about to approach the sell side, so stop, for ES. have this one that we are entering. We have another one. All right, what I'm gonna do is, right? $22. 67.25. Looking at that like that. Trade 2 and through here. Who knows? Maybe we could continue going down lower. You can see we did took out the sell side here. You guys can see both of them ran into these 5-minute. Señores, this is bullcrap right here, man. This is very shit, very shit. Like, right, this is really crazy, man. This is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Uy, ve. Got like 12 minutes until micro. So, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Nothing like it, no like. Me no like. I don't like. I don't like it. I literally said I'm like literally I'm practicing to just seek, trades that gives me high probability, as in that have low resistance instead of high resistant. Even if we're trading into a low resisting area and we see a possible setup, that kind of range needs to build at least some aggressive momentum. So let's even think about it. Currently inside this 5 minute, we might even trade below it, who knows. I did see why we had a rejection going up in here, especially after this candle, aggressive candle to the upside, turning D7 here into an inverted FUG. Alright, so Family Guy, dude. Family Guy. Family Guy. Family Guy. Not for Family Guy. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ma. Mm. In the meantime, might as well, right? Show you my action figures, little guy. I got this. I ain't gonna lie, this is one of the most craziest one. If y'all watch what's the name of this I gotta look for it. Hold on before I show y'all. Thing. Yeah, from Wednesday. There we go. I got the little hand from Wednesday. I don't know if y'all could see it. It's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, I got like a whole bunch. We got Biggie Smalls in the back. Ain't gonna cap. Literally. Who else we got? Oh, we got Arnold too. We have a whole bunch of them. Oops. Yeah, but I'm not gonna show you all of them because I might have everything drop. We got Shaggy. We have the whole Scooby-Doo clan. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah. Oh, clan. Oh, what's she doing? You wanna get my attention now? Tú quieres mi atención. Look at that. She wants my attention. Hold on. Hold up for a little bit. In the meantime, oh, we got Annabelle too. And the witch in a chair. Being a creep. Annabelle. We got going into a 5-minute here. Alright, let's see what she wants. Got this 5-minute here, this 5-minute here. Sweep on sell stop here. Small 5-minute. I'm gonna mark it here for ES. Just alone. Oh, 550. Oh, 425. Kind of below. Showing the my whole collection of action figure until this shit came out. That'll be another day. Another day, another day, another day. Where are we deep in discount? Yeah. Wey, ¿qué pasó? Come on, bro. What happened? ¿Qué pasó? What happened, bro? Well, it's like every time somebody, like, I'm busy, bro. Niggas want to come talk to me. Anybody like that when they, they focus on something? They want to come and talk? It's not the time right now, bro. Because I love to talk, and that's going to be an issue. Alright, so currently right now we battling it out between these 5-minute and these 5-minute. Likewise, these guys, you got a little bit more space in between range. It looking like she might even push a little higher than discount. But to where is a good question, right? To where? We have a 15-minute. We are approaching. Yes, indeed, we are approaching this one as well. We have this that I did mention. that he's gonna have a nice, aggressive move from here. Because again, we have a aggressive bullish candle that traded to these inefficiencies, so you're gonna have some sort of rejection from it. So you guys can see we're having that rejection, the momentum build up. But where would they even go, my brother? You know what I mean? Like, it's just nothing really much up here to go ahead and fill. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything up here just looking at this range is just balanced out. Yeah, just look at that. Nothing. Unless it wants to come up here, but she's gonna have to fight it out, thug it out. You got a whole 15 minute, 5 minute of getting respected. Indeed it is. Probably looking like going lower. Even swept, some sell stops. Left this here. Got 2 more minutes for micro. Entering the micro. So a little bit tricky right now. I'm still, even though I would like to see price go higher, I have a feeling that she is going to continue moving down lower. Why? We have still nice low resistant dealing range currently here down the 15 minute. And below that 15 minute, we have some relative equal lows. So, same thing here for ES. And look what we have, right? This is still open. I understand that. But we have some quiet, we have a nice inefficiency here that's formed below. And if she is going to go higher, it has to be aggressive. Like everything that shows, every candle that forms, that starts to form, if price wants to seek higher, it needs to be aggressive. None of this back and forth BS. This 5 minute needs to get traded to and through aggressively higher. Still not in nothing, y'all. Got 4 more minutes of this new candle here. Based off this, I'm gonna know what I'm gonna be doing for the next 5 minutes. You have another 5 minutes in here and here. Isn't that great? Huh? Isn't that awesome? Seeing this get respected and then fall into this. No, sir. No, sir. No, no, no. You gotta pick one, but you can't have both. Imagine that. This getting respected. Boom. Coming back into here. And seeing her go ahead and move higher. Come on, bro. You gotta do better than that. Please give me something. You know what I'm saying? Tap into here and turn this into inverted. You know what I mean? Then our first current range will be, you know, tapping into this one out in here, but you're still open, right? So if you're gonna go lower, you need something like aggressively going lower. Turn this right here and it fit into inverted. Have that shown in here too. Continue pushing out lower. This is the reason why I wanted to see this get traded too, because I know if we trade back into there and we do it in a slow manner or form, we're gonna have a rejection, right? So if we're gonna have a rejection, I prefer having that aggressive momentum pushing out lower. You know, like some wicked shit, like bang. You know, like he just took a poopy. You know, got 3 more minutes. 90% waiting, bro. 10% taking action. There you go. What you wanna do? Cause now you back at it in here. This is what I'm saying. You're gonna go back into here. Is that the 50% of here? Oops. And Q did tap into the 50%. Did it? Yeah, it did. From this area on here. And Q, ES has not. He has not. Making me like Sleepy Joe right now. Oh, brother. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, this is done for. I don't really care what happens after 11. I don't really trade after anything after 11, bro. Yeah, come close to it. Is she at least rejecting or something? No. Of course she isn't. Like, what was she? Aside from this 5 minutes, they both getting respected. Okay. You're not getting me, Buster. I know I've been in a funk, but I ain't that stupid. Not only just because we're taking a challenge. Usually after the account is funded, I usually just be cooling it. Because I love trading my micros. And currently right now we're trading contracts. So it's what it is. Oh, I hear somebody talk about Miami. I'ma stay my ass over here. Miami is too hot. I don't mean weather-wise. I'd be too hot with it. seeing how what's going on here. We have another, like I said, yo, we inside this area here, this range where price once traded too aggressively. So just seeing her form this right here, you know. I'm not taking no trade. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'll show you guys in a minute. Let me just focus here. Wow, bro. Wow, brother, man. Can this get traded soon? To and through. Can it get traded to and through? What an interesting day, brother, man. What on nothing of interest, brother. Nothing of interest. It's looking like next week, back at it. Next week, I'm back at it. Like, I'm not even tempted to take even this trade here because I know for a fact it's gonna be a long, cold ride. It's gonna be a long, cold ride, Buster. That's crazy. You got like 2 minutes here, bro. 2 minutes. Everything you wanted to see, it's going lower. You know what I mean? It was going lower, but the manner and form that she was delivering, it was nothing of interest. Like I mentioned that if we're gonna go ahead and take these lows out, I didn't want to see her do this, especially approaching these area in here that we once came right with this bullish candle aggressively traded to and through these areas in here. So if price is going to come back into here, it's not to play around, because here, like I said, we had an aggressive move. So if price is going to come back in here, you're going to have a rejection. You're going to have some sort of rejection. Just see that? We had that rejection right there. So if we're going to go ahead and play around in here and then have this right here, you just might as well demand a lot from the market. You see? Like, this would have been a great setup, right? How? You would have like a nice calm range here, like an hourly, you know what I'm saying? Like something, bro. But from the look of it, you might even be seeking lower. So let's see if I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here. But let's see for the PM session, New York to PM, we get a small little rally up in here, and then see if she wants to continue moving down lower. But if she's gonna move down lower, I definitely want to see her trade to and through these areas. But she needs to do it aggressively, okay? She needs to do it so aggressively. Nothing to play around with. All right, so no trade for me today. I'll go ahead and show you. Total. Yeah, no trade. Didn't take no trade. Next week we back at it, getting the account back in positive, and then starting fresh. So no trade taken today. Nothing really much of interest. Like I said, right now I'm currently just working on our website. I'm going pretty slow at it, but I'm trying to figure out everything. One of the things I'm gonna be having is all my study cases, where you guys could just go and just go through it and able to see how I analyze the market using the 930 opening range cap. And even from like 2 years ago, how I started trading NAS 100 and then transfer into, you know, uh, went from trading contract to now trading micro. So you're gonna be able to see all that. Um, my other files, they kind of got deleted, I think, or I might have it in this flash drive I have here, but. All right, so I'll go ahead and read y'all the message of the day, as I always do. So we got Thursday today, day 60. It says, you are a transmission center of the universe. If you're emanating a frequency to the universe every second, and you are and you are receiving transmission back every second. So whatever you throw into the universe, you're gonna get it back. To create what you want, you must telegraph your desire without breaking the transmission, and you do that by holding within you the knowledge that your desire has manifested. But if you begin to have thoughts that your desire is not here, and if you begin to doubt, you just broke the transmission. The universe has lost your signal, and instead has received your new signal that you do not have your desire. The universe respond on favor on fail fatally, whatever, to receive your new signal, and you receive that you are transmitting, my desire is not here. All you have to do is shift yourself back on to the frequency of having what you want, and the universe can deliver it to you. Plain James. Honestly, it makes sense. You can't put this any more clear than this. Just watch what you think, what your thoughts. Sometimes myself, I might have negative thoughts in my head, and I might fight. I'll be fighting them inside me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be fighting them demons, but because I do not like to, throw my bag at anybody. You know what I mean? Nah, if I'm not having a day of which I expect, right, I would just still, give great attitude, right, no matter what. All right, so think good thoughts, watch your thoughts, watch what you say, watch what you do, because it's a reflection of what's currently happening in your life, right? It's a whole transmission. I know believing is one of the hardest things to do, from creating, from creating to, believing to manifesting. Believing is one of the hardest thing, right? So you stay in Faith Street because the mailman do not deliver. I don't see our Circle Boulevard. All right, that's that. 5 P's, proper preparation, prevent poor performance. Like my mama always say, be the first one in the room and the last one to leave. Apply that to anything you do. Don't rush the process. Stay in your lane. Stop worrying about the neighbor, what they doing, because that's just gonna remove focus out of what you from where you are currently, from your destination. All right, and yeah, trust the process and put God first. All right, see everything in His light, in His way. Because sometimes our way is not the right way. All right, just know that everything is working in your favor, and it will work in your favor. You will get and you will attain everything you desire, because everything you want is yours. I'ma holla at y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all be good. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace. Look how she moving now.